Monday night, the Planning Board began their meeting with a public hearing for a petition annual town meeting zoning bylaw and map amendment for 259 Lenox Street. Attorney Mackey gave a presentation, and the board and members of the public asked questions. After a brief discussion, it was approved by the board. The second public hearing of the night was also for a petition annual town meeting zoning bylaw and map amendment, but this time it was for 83 Moore Street, also known as the Space Center. David Hearn and David Dupree represented the Space Center and gave a presentation on the project. A motion was made to approve the project and recommend it to town meeting. The final two agenda items of the night were for 596 Boston Providence Highway, which was voted to be continued. The Planning Board ended their meeting by discussing the May 9th town meeting. They will meet again on May 23rd. The Board of Selectmen took time at the beginning of their meeting to honor Scott Murphy. Mr. Murphy has resigned from the Zoning Board of Appeals after serving many years as an associate member and full-time member. Scott wears many hats in town. He was the first member appointed to the Norwood Public Access Television Board in 2004. He still sits as a member of the Norwood Community Media Board of Directors.
On behalf of the Norwood Board of Selectmen, in honor of the years of service on the Zoning Board of Appeals, the board and the town offer their most sincere thanks for your tireless work. Thank you for your service, and the board wishes you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
I remember seeing you up at the cable studio for many, many years, and then the Board of Appeal. I'm so happy that you're here with us in Norwood. Thank you for all your help.
Thank you, Mrs. Donahue. Thank you.
And having been a chair of a few committees as well, it's not an easy job, and I just want to compliment you on the you run a really nice meeting. You've done a great job on the ZBA, and hopefully the next chair of the ZBA will be as efficient and productive and as civil as you are in your proceedings.
You provided a lot of leadership to the newer members, and in talking with them, I think they've really enjoyed working with you. So that's a tough role sometimes to sort of bring along new folks.
Public service so much, and it's really great to have people that other people can learn from and be mentored by the examples that you've set for them. So I think you've just done an excellent job of that, and I think people will be able to take things forward that they've learned from your work. So just, again, can't thank you so much.
Thank you.
And before it was NCM, you were the guy I got to come in and set up the organization and bring in the other two members, Marsha Nutting and who was the third one? Cummings, Annette Cummings, and move the whole project forward. And it's grown so tremendously, and pleased that you agreed to do that. I think you thought originally you were going to do it for a few months, help me get started, get the whole thing started.
I think that's what you told me.
And disappear, and I think you're still there. Maybe a slightly different role, but you are there.
Yep.
And I know, at least I certainly appreciate your involvement in that organization and what it does indirectly for the town as well.
This new group of people have every bit the qualities that the old ones had. It's a tribute to the town, really, that you have people that you can almost start from scratch and get a board that is as qualified and is just pays attention and works hard. It says a lot about the town of Norwood and in the leadership of the selectmen, getting people to actually serve on these boards. So I want to thank you for your opportunity to let me serve, and I think the board's in very good hands going forward, and it's a credit to you as well. So thank you.
Library Director Clayton Cheever made his first in-person appearance with the board. Mr. Cheever was excited to announce that the Morrill Memorial Library will be the first in the state of Massachusetts to offer a connection to the state court system.
We're very excited working with Tony and with people from the Massachusetts Trial Courts and the Family and Probate Court. We're going to be doing a press release next week and a press event, but I included a flyer for it to give you a little bit of a preview, where we're very excited to be the very first court-library partnership to provide greater access to the justice system. So this is a little bit of information about that, and we'd be happy to talk more about that, and you can watch the press as it comes about.
The Board of Selectmen meet again on May 10th. The Community Preservation Committee met at Town Hall Wednesday evening. DPW Superintendent Mark Ryan updated the committee on renovations coming to the Old Parish Cemetery. Treasurer Joe Greeley presented the finance report to the group. The committee discussed upcoming projects ahead of the annual town meeting coming up in May. The CPC meets again on May 9th. General Manager Tony Mazzucco held a town meeting information session at the Senior Center Thursday evening for residents to learn more about municipal finance. The general manager answered questions about upcoming town meeting warrant articles and general accounting and budget questions. In case you missed it, there are several more information sessions happening during the first week of May. These informational sessions will cover a budget overview broken down by each department, so be sure to find a meeting highlighting the department or project you are interested in. For a full calendar of town meeting informational sessions, visit the town's website. And for complete government coverage, tune into the NCM Government Channel or watch on demand at norwoodcommunitymedia.org.